Surprise, motherfucker. What's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. Um, there's a reason that you haven't heard from me in a little while. I've been busy with non-RPG business stuff. And two, I'm sick. I feel not too shitty today, but the last couple days, um, have been pretty rough. So hopefully I'm on the mend. This time it feels like just an ordinary cold, whereas the last time I was sick over Thanksgiving, it felt like the China virus times like 1,000. So anyway, today I want to talk about the Kickstarter because it's ending in less than 24 hours. By the time you see this, it could be 22, 18, 17, 5 hours to go. Before it ends, it's called The Chult Experience, Designing Worlds Like a Fucking Boss, and it's going to be pretty fucking awesome. Oh, don't look at me. I'm hideous! Don't look! Instead, I want you to focus on... I'm right by the gong, too. So, if you hear, like, the littlest faint echo or, like, brassiness, reverberation around my voice, it's because of the gong. When this goes close to the gong, just your normal sound waves from talking can like impact it, I guess. Anyway, this is my Errol Otis print. I might get another one. They're addictive. It's so fucking awesome that Errol Otis has another one for sale, and I'm thinking about getting that one too. That's like the Gary Kahn painting, which I love. It's like some Dark Paladin versus a Beholder. It's fucking awesome. So I might buy that too. What really kills you is the frame. The frame was more expensive by an order of magnitude than... Am I using that phrase right? I don't know. Maybe not. The frame was more expensive than the print. Yeah. But, hey... I do anything for my hobby, my passion, and my love, and my family. So yeah, not too much longer for the Kickstarter. Please back it if you can. If it seems like your type of thing. If not, then please just let other people know that it exists. And, talk about it on social media or maybe spread this video around. The cold hard truth is that if I put it down into a numerical, every third sentence that the game master says should have some sort of world building or world design element into it. So pretty much 30, let's just say 30%. 30% or 33%, if you want to get more precise, of whatever the game master is spewing out of his mouth hole should somehow relate to the campaign setting and the world and the design work that at some point has gone into it. That doesn't mean you have to prep for hours and hours and hours and months and weeks and years and decades. But you need to know the basics of what's going on in that world and what drives it. What purpose does it serve for you as a game master and for the players at the table? So if you're not familiar with ideas like that and you don't currently have a world where that's a thing or possible, then I think you need this book. So this is kind of my final pitch for the Chult Experience, Designing Worlds Like a Fucking Boss. I really hope you back it. And I really hope you back it at the top tier, because that includes the Chult Trilogy in hardcover. And so many people have already pledged at that level, and book one, Chult, that we're on target for kickstarting a year from now, book 4 of the Chult Trilogy, which I'm super duper excited about. One last thing I want to show you. Try to get this chair out. One little visual thing that I didn't get to. I've never included this in the video because it's pretty new. So this is my dice display stand, and kind of a weird name. They should come up with a better name. Maybe I'll think of a better name. Something short and pithy. But this was just like a 3D printed seafoam colored, stand for your dice. And I painted it in Schultian colors. Got a lot of weird texture and, cool stuff like that. So I used this just last game. Set up there, and then I'll just show you, you just put your dice up there, and then it just, keeps them in order. I've mentioned this before on my blog, that when I first saw this at a gaming convention, I was like, why would anyone need that? But let me turn the camera on so you can see that. But it's actually really cool because during a session, let's say you're rolling a D20 and a D12 in quick succession, and then if you don't put it in a certain place, the dice just are where the last time you had them in your hand, or wherever they rolled last. Or maybe you set them aside so that you could roll a couple D6s, like, for instance, in your dice tray. And then where did you put them? Well, you put them off to the side. Well, where? And did you put them off to the side at the same place that you put the D8 off to the side, like a half hour earlier? Probably not. So then you're just looking all over your space. If you're like me as a game master, you have your books, your dice tray, your dice bag, other notes, and maybe some maps and other things, and maybe a player handout or two. So it's great to have all the dice in one spot. So as soon as I roll the die, all right, I rolled an 11. See that there? And then I knocked it off, the D10 off, because I'm wielding this giant, massive phone. So then you put it back after you're done using it. And then you know exactly where it is. Every time you need to, call for a D20, you roll it. Lucky number 7. And then you put it back. And then you know where it is at all times, which doesn't sound like amazing, but it actually kind of is. And the fact that I got to paint this finally, after I bought it in April, is pretty amazing. I actually contacted the seller on Etsy and asked if I could buy a bunch of them at a slightly discounted price. He said sure, and I'm going to paint a bunch of these, and I'm going to offer these. If I don't sell them ahead of time, which I probably won't because I got 10 of them, which is kind of a lot. I'll probably take 1 or 2 to GaryCon, which I'll be at in March. And then the rest I'm going to have for VengerCon in July in Madison, Wisconsin. So I'll put a link in the description below for that too, as well as the Kickstarter. So I hope you attend that. In the next couple days, when I start feeling better, I'm going to ask for people to give me their wish list and their Game Master schedule, what they want to run, and if you're a player, what you want to play in, what kind of games. It's going to be a fantastic convention. Diversity in Dragons is going to be the guest of honor. Super excited about that, and to game with him all weekend long. It's going to be a fantastic hotel. Attendance is limited to 100, but we'll probably be somewhere around 50. So it's going to be a nice, quiet, easygoing, but still hardcore OSR, old school, and traditional RPG convention. So yeah, hopefully you attend that. That's it. So one last shot of that. Thanks for tuning in. Please back the Kickstarter. Please go for the full Monty of the entire Chult trilogy. I'm also going to give away 3 PDFs. They're surprise selections that will be determined at the time of the sending. So that should be super exciting, and a little extra value, probably an extra $10 in PDFs, just right there, maybe a little bit more. Depends on what I choose and what's currently available and what's coming out next. Because I should finish the Chult experience and have it all uploaded and ready to go by June. So it gives me a little bit of time to, put things together, maybe come up with 1 or 2 other little things. Okay, that's it. I meant for this video to be half as long as it is. I'm leaving now. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, share the link to the Kickstarter because we're running out on time. I would love to see it at 8,000. I would love to see 10,000. I'll sell it for 8,000. That'd be great. Okay, Venger out.